Welcome to Tone Wars Sunday night. I'm Carrie, and this is Jared.
What's happening, guys? We're kind of on time tonight.
Kind of on time tonight.
Just kind of, sort of.
I feel like I'm not in the right place here.
What do you mean?
Like, there's no comments or anything yet.
Might not be on the right.
It says starting soon. Let me just X out and go back in.
I think it's a little behind, maybe. There you go.
Yeah, but there's no messages yet. And it doesn't say that anybody's watching. It just looks different. It don't look right. It doesn't look the same up there either. Can't you normally see like the chat somewhere?
No, not up there.
No. I don't know, but it just looks weird.
Check here. I can see it.
I don't know what the problem is. I might have to use your phone. Let me close it all. Close. Sorry, guys. The phone's not right. YouTube. It says we should be live.
19 watching.
No, it's not showing up right.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, sorry.
Just use mine.
All right. So now that we have that figured out, or not figured out. What? Are we having problems?
Okay, let me try this again. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Well, we're watching ourselves trying to figure it out.
Guys, I'm so sorry.
That was weird.
Right.
Very weird.
So it was super hot and muggy here today.
Yes.
Just, it's going to be in the 80s like today and tomorrow, and then I think it's going to cool down a little bit.
I hope
Wednesday.
so.
Yeah.
Because I got to work Wednesday, so.
Yeah. But we have been dying for this, though.
Yeah,
We
careful
want
what
to
you
get
wish for.
outside, all right? Like, cabin fever, just want to go outside.
Yep, exactly. And then, oh, it's so hot out. Never mind. Go back inside. Like that little baby that comes around the corner. Ooh!
Never mind.
Going back.
Your phone feels weird. All right, well, Gravel Rocks was the first one here.
What's happening?
And then Chris Gonzalez.
Hey, Chris, what's happening, man?
Our evening has been great so far. We have had the best food today.
Oh my God, the food.
We just had the same street tacos. He made more street tacos,
Yeah.
but earlier he made, I don't even know, what are we going to name them? Okay, they're sexy ribs.
They are.
Just say
They're
sexy
ribs, man.
They're like, they weren't the beef back ribs. They were the thin ones with like the 3 little bone.
What were they called again? I took a picture of the tag. It's in my phone, but we'll find out.
Okay, anyway.
They're so good.
Smoked barbecue. These they're thin and tender.
Oh, yeah. It was ridiculous.
So delicious.
And so easy to eat. There was no picking. You just pull it all. This huge hunk of meat comes right off the bone. And oh, my God, it was so good.
So our day's been great.
Oh, and then we had ice cream for dessert. So, yeah.
Right.
Had to cheat a little today because you know, just had to.
Snakebite is here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Tom F is here.
Tom F, what's happening?
Zach Lee says Helix.
Zach Lee, what's happening?
Flux says, hi guys, excited to hear the Oblivion model again. I haven't messed with it at all, so it'll be nice to hear it. Then you can put the Helix back on top of the papers it was holding down.
I haven't played this thing in a while, man. And we were talking, I was like, what am I going to play tonight? And she's like, I don't know. You know, what do people have been asking? And I walked right by my Helix, and I'm like, I'm plugging that in. It's been a long time. I need to plug this in and see what's up with it. So, yep, that's what I'm playing.
Daryl, let's see. Daryl McMillan says,
Hey.
dude, your Grid Slammer ToneX preset into your Mr. Scary Badlander presets kick ass.
Ah, sweet, man. Thank you. Thanks for picking those up. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Barry Gomez is here.
What's up, Barry? That's why I made those, so you guys can enjoy them.
Let's see. Paul Smith. Good to be here on time. Hey, Paul.
Hey, what's up, Paul?
Yeah, we're kind of on time today.
Yeah, we are. Yep.
Good for us.
Yeah, me and Paul did some, well, I should say Paul did some surgery on my Kiesel yesterday, so we'll see what the results are going to be with that soon.
Is the volume kind of low? I don't know.
I don't know.
What are we reading at? Can you see?
No? Should be fine. Should
CS
be fine.
says the volume's kind of low, or maybe his hearing is going. I don't know. Just thought I'd throw it out there.
Should be fine. I just don't want to spike the meter. And I'm looking, I always look at my interface. It's facing me so I can see. When I was doing sound checks, it was just getting into the yellow. So
Is our mics, both of our mics on?
Yeah, they should be.
Bop, bop. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're on.
Tom F says, still
Turn up
waiting
the
on
hair.
my damn ToneX one so I can get that Badlander pack for it.
Oh, you still waiting for it?
Yeah.
Oh, it'll get there soon, man. I'm telling you. It's a great piece of gear, man. Really good.
Lucian says, where is my burrito?
It's in the fridge, man. It's waiting for you.
Joshua Patrick Garrett, he says, hey, yo, dinner time again. Yes.
Hell yeah, man. We're going to have second dinner. I feel like hobbits. Second breakfast? Second dinner? Yeah, we're having second dinner tonight after the show. We got ribs left over.
Jason Taylor, how are you?
Hey, what's up, Jason? Good to see you, man.
Says the Helix, huh?
Yeah, man. It's been a while. Yeah.
Flux, awesome dress, Carrie. Oh, thanks. I wasn't sure if I should wear it or not. I know it's not the most super, like, beautiful thing, but it's actually pants.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you call it? Like a jumps?
Dress pants.
Dress pants.
Dress pants.
I know. Like a jumper. I don't know what they
Yeah.
call it now, but they're so freaking comfortable when it gets humid and hot. And thanks, I appreciate it. Snakebite says, great channel, plain and simple straight shooter.
Thank you. Appreciate
Joshua
it.
Patrick, I'm just watching myself go, it's pants. The delay.
It's
Let's see. How many guitarists does it take to screw in a YT chat? Yeah, YouTube chat.
All of us. All of us.
Jason Taylor, don't think I've heard you play the Helix in some time. Yeah. It's been a
Yeah,
minute.
it has been a while, dude, and I figured, you know what? Why not? Let's just freaking... I just cracked it open tonight, and it's my Oblivion preset that I made, gosh, whenever that was, several months ago. And I'm like, well, let me pull this up and see how it sounds and feels, and so far I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm like, all right, it's aged well so far with me anyways.
Chris Gonzalez says, hey, would you be willing to try out Driftwood Purple Nightmare Tube preamp pedal?
Hell yeah, I would. Yep, I heard some people say the feel of it's better than the real amp. The real amp sounds great. I just didn't like how it felt. So maybe the preamp pedal would be better.
I like that one.
It was a good amp. Yep.
Tom F says it sounds like Florida weather and then wants to know where we are. We're in Michigan.
Yep.
Just a suburb of Detroit.
Yep. We are in Michigan.
Jarrod Yefchek, how are you?
Hey, what's up, man?
Paul Smith, Korean style beef ribs. Yeah.
That's what they are.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
not what the package said, but we've
Yeah.
had them at a Korean fusion restaurant before. Yeah.
They were good. Yeah, I showed them to Paul. Yeah, dude, these were not like the ones that we had. These were way better, and I'll eat these whenever. In fact, they're going to be...
He's going to eat them.
Yeah, she's going to make sure. I'm coming over tomorrow. You're making those, right? And they're easy. Like, I could probably cook these if I really wanted to in about 3.5 hours. They're done. And today I cooked them for almost, they were in there for 5, but I don't think I needed to do that. So, yeah, these were super simple, and I marinated them the night before, too. Yes. I put the seasoning on with some vinegar and stuff, and oh, they were...
delicious.
Heaven. Absolute heaven.
I couldn't even wait for him to put them on the table.
I know. So
I opened the little tin
this
foil
one here,
package.
I got the tin foil and everything on the island, and I'm going to the fridge to get some stuff, and I'm like, you want to what? Oh, and she's like eating them already. I'm like, okay.
It's in my mouth. I'm like, here.
I guess we're gonna do a survival of the fittest type meal tonight. Okay. I thought I was gonna have to fight her for some of these. She's like, these are so good. And I'm like, oh no, I'm in trouble.
No, you're not in trouble. Those are delicious.
Can I at least have one? No, you had that look in your eye, like.
Don't touch my ribs.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna start snarling at me. Oh boy.
That's funny. Vice Trucci, what's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Vice you haven't added the blat on the end of your name, Vice Trucci Blat.
Yeah.
You gotta put the blat.
Yeah. That's my last name.
Tony Krozik, let's see.
Hey,
Good
Tony.
day. Vox Pathfinder.
Hey, what's up, man?
Lloyd Phillips is here.
Lloyd Phillips, what's happening?
Minitundra? Happy Sunday from Minitundra.
Minitundra, where's that?
I don't know. Is it cold in Minnesota right now?
Minitundra, is that what he calls it?
Maybe. I don't know. I've never heard it called that. That's just the first thing that popped into my head. Jason Taylor says the volume seems to be fine on his end.
Okay, good.
Sal Ambergia. When can we showcase the Diesel Herbert amp on the Sunday Q&A? When I'm not here. On a week that I'm not here.
It's pretty loud.
It's so loud.
I could probably do it next week. I mean, we've lowered the volume of everything here.
Oh,
so.
you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just lower that one. I haven't lowered it yet, but I have to because everything's already pre-lowered, so it's got to match everything else now.
All right.
Yep.
Flux, Jarrod, can you tell us your settings on the Oblivion model tonight?
Yeah. So drive 7.0. This is rhythm. Okay. So 7.0 on the drive, bass 3.9, mid 5.8, treble 4.9, presence 3.8, channel volume 5.1. Boost off, sag 7.5, hum on, bias 5.5, bias X 5.0. So there you go. And then for leads, I bumped the mids and the gain is, which is drive, is at 10. So there you go. Hope that helps. Is it still screwed up?
Yeah, it's not. I don't understand what's going on with my
weird.
phone.
Reset your phone.
Okay.
Reboot it.
I thought maybe I could fix it up while you were restart.
That's weird.
Yeah. Let's see. Spork CRX says, got my ToneX one yesterday. Not sure if I'm a capture guy. Was comparing to the Helix today and not sure how long I'll be keeping the ToneX.
Well, it all depends on the captures that you get. So which captures did you get? And maybe I can help you out with that. Because like the ToneX, the thing is with profilers or units that do captures is they're only as good as the captures that you use. So if you have captures in there that you don't like, then you're not going to like the unit. But really what it is you might not like the capture that's in there. You just got to find the right ones. Hopefully they're not mine that you don't like. I'm using yours. Oh, great. But I mean, the ones that I do here have done really well.
If we ask him what kind of music he plays and like what amps he likes, maybe you could suggest some that you've done that he would.
For
like.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever I just said.
What she said.
What kind of music do you play? What kind of equipment do you have? And then.
Yep, we can help you out.
Yeah. And where did I do that? So Vox Pathfinder says I'm hungry now.
Oh, I'm hungry already, and we just ate. So
Raxel just got back from the Rangers baseball.
Oh, cool.
Tony says I just can't part with my Helix floor. Way too many hours invested in it, making killer presets to just sell it now.
I hear that, man. I've had mine for years. I mean, I still like it, and I keep it around because whenever they do updates, it's content for the channel. I can cover, the update, and I can release some more preset packs. And I do have some presets on their marketplace right now, and they do pretty well. And this one has actually sold like crazy. So if you haven't gotten this one, I suggest you do, because it's actually a really good one. I really like how this one sounds a lot. And I got really good effects in here. I can go over all that in a few minutes for you as well. I seriously though, like, this is one of those units, like if I spend a lot of time away from it, I'm always worried about plugging into it again and like, am I going to hate this thing now? Because I've been playing Quad Cortex, ToneX, my amps, and all this stuff for months and months, and then I'm always worried.
It sounds great.
Yeah, thank you. It did, and I plugged into it. I'm like, all right, I'll make the thumbnail with this tonight. I can rock this, no problem. And I'm like, okay, good to go.
Riffs and Reefer is with us.
What's up, man?
Smash that thumbs up. Yep, you can X out of the chat, hit the like button, and come right back into the live chat.
Thank you. Yes.
Well, let's let them hear how good it still sounds.
Yes. Well, I hopefully don't screw up a song.
And don't forget Spork CRX. Put in what you play, what kind of music you play, and what gear you use. Please
do. All right, just give me a second here, guys. I listened to it through the main speakers in here, the studio monitors. I just got to mute the mics and all that. Hang on one second.
Nice.
Dude.
Super nice. It
sounds
sounds great.
It does. Yeah, it sounds just fine to me.
It doesn't hurt my ears.
Doesn't hurt the ear holes.
Right. Chris Gonzalez.
Thanks for the horns.
Braxel says the new Friedman amp is the perfect balance in that real authentic Marshall tone.
Oh yeah, I want to try one of those so bad, but Motor City got 2 in and they were sold immediately. So as soon as I get more in, hopefully I'll be able to try one out.
Braxel says, sorry, I skipped one. Flux. Sounds great, Jarrod. Nothing wrong with the Helix. The Oblivion model sounds nice and chunky.
It does, man. Thank you.
Braxel says there's a quick video of Doug Rappaport playing the new Friedman Plex that is badass. It's only 1 minute long, but it's good.
It's badass.
Badass.
I'm going to switch guitars.
Chris Gonzalez says, I can't find this symbol on this channel, and I can't see what symbol it is. It's maybe a blue box with white arrows going like this?
I don't know.
Can't see. Sorry, I don't know what symbol it is. I probably couldn't find it for you anyway. Zach Lee gave some horns. Flux says soaring leads. Braxel, yeah, I got it, so I do not have to keep running my 1972 Marshall.
Oh, nice.
Tony says with the Helix, my fixation is a dual amp preset with the Engel Meteor Bogner Ubershaw. It just kills everything else I've tried.
Nice. Yeah, I like the fact that you can do the dual amps, man.
Tony's like ripping Jarrod Weiss.
Thank you, sir.
Tom F says that sounded great.
Thank you.
Christopher!
Hey, what's up, man?
Did you hear what we had for dinner?
Top that, sucker.
Yeah, right. Top that. We want to hear it.
Good luck, man.
He says, new string day. Man, my strings were toast. Trying out some EB Slinky Cobalts. Not too sure about them yet. What are you all using?
I use what do I use? Paradigms. I had the Cobalts for a while, but just be careful. They will chew up your frets, dude. Especially if you have nickel frets, they will destroy them.
It's a repeat on the playlist. The repeat button he wanted to hear.
Oh.
He just wants to hear your songs on repeat. Wait, you have them on an album.
Yeah, I do. I have an album out with It's called Mixology. It's on my website, tonewars.com. And it's only $10, and it's got all my songs on it, and there's no mistakes.
It's mistake-free.
Yeah, it's mistake-free. I had
the
two.
last one even has vocals.
Exactly. I had 2 humdingers tonight already, so. She always tells on me, because you can tell when I'm at Glenn. Yeah, she looks at me like, oh, no, you didn't.
You told on yourself.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I did. So it goes.
Oh, Guilherme says, good evening, Carrie and Jarrod. I'm so glad to be here once again on this Sunday evening.
Good to have you here, too.
Keep up your great work. Top 1 YouTube guitar channel for me. Greetings from Brazil.
Thank you, sir.
Greetings.
Appreciate that immensely. Thank you so much.
I would like to come to visit Brazil.
That would be nice.
Right?
Brazil. Yeah. Thank you.
Let's see, Braxel, you have a ribeye? No, it was ribs.
Ribs.
Some kind of
Korean
style. Oh, they were so good.
And we got more. So if you don't be offended if we're in a hurry to okay guys, good night, because we got a whole pile of them waiting for us after the show.
Griffin GTR, I love this channel.
Thank you.
We love that you love it.
Right back at you, buddy.
Christopher says, I lost the dinner game tonight. Take out burritos.
Oh, wah, wah.
They can't be that bad.
I'm sure they're good, though.
Right?
I'm sure they're good.
Better
luck next time.
Mexican food, you're pretty safe.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Nothing wrong with that, man.
Exactly. So delay block before or after amp block?
Delay block after. Definitely after. Always in the effects loop.
There you go. Chris Gonzalez says, I know what I'm getting for $10 after the stream.
Thank you, sir. Yep, mistake-free on the album, so you won't hear all my stupid, screw-ups.
Christopher says, I'll definitely keep an eye on my frets. I'm still debating on whether it's the sound or feel that I'm not quite gelling with yet, or if it's just that I was so used to beat-up strings.
It might be the feel. They're a little strange. They're kind of cool. I actually played them for a while. And once I got used to them, I'm like, oh, yeah, Cobalts, they're amazing, this and that, because they're a little brighter. and stuff, and they were nice. But then I took my guitar into the guy at the time that was working on them, Greg, and he's like, dude, are you practicing like a lot? I'm like, no more than usual. He's like, dude, your frets are all chewed up. And I was like, well, I don't know why. He's like, did you switch strings? I said, yeah, I use cobalts. He goes, oh my God, do not use those with this guitar. You have nickel frets. He goes, they're just going to chew your frets down to nothing. He goes, you need a fret job if you don't watch it. So I'm like, well, so much for that. So I switched back to regular Slinkies. And then when the Paradigms came out, I switched to those, and I've been really happy with those. I love these strings. They are more money, but I'm going to jinx it. I'm going to snap a string tonight because I said, yeah, but they last a lot longer, you know. So
I think your thing is.
Oh, is it screwed up?
Well, it's sticking out. It kind of looks like you've got a weird ponytail.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I got the Steven Seagal ponytail tonight.
There you go.
Start throwing people around and eating donuts.
Tom F says, now I want to make a Coca-Cola ribs. Ooh, Coca-Cola ribs.
I've heard about those.
I'll have to Google that.
Yep, you soak them in Coke.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't drink pop, but that would be, that'd probably be really good.
I heard it's pretty good.
I wonder what root beer ribs would be.
Ooh. Uh-oh. They're Sprite ribs.
That sounds gross.
That does sound gross. Sprite. Fago grape pop ribs.
Ooh, actually. Great.
Let me know how they turn out.
Ooh, we have to experiment. We have to get like a rack and cut off a few chunks and marinate them in the pops.
In the pops.
What about Fago like a rock and rye?
That might be good. Rock and rye might be good.
And grape too.
Like I said, let me know how it works
and
out.
Coke and root beer. Those 4.
Red Bull ribs.
Oh no. Fabric softener.
Yeah.
Ribs.
It does.
Yucky
It tastes like
poop.
fabric softener.
Let's see. Thanks for the ideas, Tom.
Yeah, thank you.
Braxel says, I think AC/DC kicked off their 2024 tour last night.
Oh, I heard, yeah, because some people were posting pictures on Facebook.
Oh, where are they at right now?
I don't know.
Oh.
Their tours, it's like stadiums. They play stadiums.
Oh,
I mean, the stage is like the size of a football field. It's ridiculous. And they're all old, so it's like, wait, you want us to walk across this? Hey, you wanted the big stage. Up there doing wheelchair wheelies and stuff.
Wheelchair wheelies. Vox Pathfinder says you need SS frets with cobalts.
Yep, you do.
Is that stainless steel?
Yeah, stainless steel.
Yep. Braxel says, I love all those Marshall cabs they got on their stage. Damn, there's a ton of them, maybe 18 to 20 stacks.
Oh, it's crazy, man.
Be standing in front of those.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they're just dummies.
They're probably dummies.
Just props.
They're not Yngwie. Yngwie's, all his cabs are actually hooked up. You know, because they asked him in an interview, like, are these dummy cabs? He goes, oh no, come back here. They're all hooked up. They're like, what?
Blow
he's
your
like,
hair right off.
Yeah, he's like, that's how I like it, man.
Can you imagine standing and they turn it on and you're bald.
You're dead. Blow up your skirt.
Claire May says you both would be so welcome here in Brazil.
Oh.
By the way, I've been using Elixir strings for the last 20 years and they're great. Those things last forever.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, the Elixirs I've never used, but people swear by those. There's a slight coating on them that like helps with stuff. So I don't know. I've never played them, but I've heard the people that play them speak highly of them and they never want to play anything else. So I get it, man. I totally get it.
Wouldn't it be a dream to do Tone Wars in Brazil?
Yes.
That would be so cool.
Tone Wars on the road.
We should work on that in the future, of like doing clinics in different parts of the world.
I would love nothing more.
Yeah.
If I had my choice between being in a band and touring or doing clinics, I'd pick clinics 8 days a week and twice on Sunday. I would love that.
Let's start dreaming about that.
I would love to.
Yeah.
I really would.
It'd be fun. Tone Wars on the road.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could really showcase how you travel without
Yeah, exactly.
your travel
It's going to get real. Like, let's see you bring all those amps with you. I'll bring them with me in the ToneX or the Quad Cortex, but yeah, I can do that.
Paul asks, hey, what frets are on your Kiesel?
Those are stainless. Yep, stainless frets.
Braxel 3 cabs high. must be on the AC/DC.
Yeah, 3 cabs high. I believe it, man. 1 cab's taller than Angus. He's a short little dude.
Tom F says, "Oh, root beer. Right? Right?
That does sound interesting.
The root beer ones.
Yeah. Yep.
Alonso says, "Hey, y'all, how are you? We're good.
We're good.
Super
it's
good."
Happening.
Braxel says, "Actually, I saw a backstage tour of AC/DC, and they use all the stacks."
Oh, wow. That's nuts, man. They're pretty old school, so it doesn't surprise me.
Steve Shaheen is here.
Shaheen!
Here's Steve and Jordan.
What's happening? Sorry we missed the opportunity to have a cigar with you today, but we will soon, man. We will. I definitely want to do that soon.
He says your ribs looked amazing. We're smoking some pork chops right now. Ooh,
oh, good for you, dude.
I haven't had pork chops in forever.
Same here, man.
You got to do some cinnamon apples to go with them.
Ooh, that would be good.
Yeah, some apples with some cinnamon butter and brown sugar.
We've turned into the Food Network.
CS is probably like,
yeah,
I'm out. Next.
Next. You'll start talking about guitars.
Right. Let's see. Braxel says AC/DC also has to repair amps daily with tons of heads while on tour.
Yeah, I saw an interview with Angus, amp tech, a long time ago, and yeah, he's like, yeah, we got backups for everything, and I'm their traveling amp tech, and he takes care of everything. He's probably a busy guy.
I'm gonna go get some pops.
Some what?
Some pops.
Some pops.
Yeah, so we can marinate some. Now I have pops on the brain.
You got pops on the brain.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Flux. Jarrod, have you ever plugged your Helix, Quad Cortex, or even ToneX into the FX return of any of your amps? I think you should try it out. Live through a cab. It sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, I've done it through a tube power amp when I had one. Yeah, and it sounds way better. Yep, you just take the preamp and plug it in there and you're done, and it sounds awesome. Yep, faux show.
Let's see, Tom says, I've been using String Joy's orbiters in the last few months.
I've heard of those. I've heard of the String Joy stuff, and I haven't used any.
Paul says, and nickel on your Majesties.
No, everything's stainless. Majesties are all stainless. The Kiesel stainless. Everything's stainless. I had nickels on my my Ibanez guitars. That was before I switched to Majesties. So I had Ibanez S Prestige guitars before, or S Series, and they all had, yeah, it was just the regular S Series, I think. It wasn't Prestige. It's been a while. But those had nickel at the time. It was like 10 years ago. So.
Let's see, Tony. Well, sorry, Flux. I use Elixir strings on my basses and my acoustics.
Oh, nice.
Tony says it's funny. Full stacks of cabs on stage. Behind stage, there's 2 mic'd Mesa 1x12 cabs to house PA. Hilarious, but it works.
That's how it goes, man.
The walls of empty cabs.
I've seen shows, and you can see it on Facebook. People share like the memes, you know, like the fake cabs and stuff on stage, and there's the band. And then behind all the fake cabs, there's a couple of Kempers. It's like, oh, wow, boy, have we changed.
I'm getting the spinning circle of doom.
Should be green. Yeah, we're green. So, yep.
Maybe it's just your phone.
Could be.
Let's see. Joshua Garrett says, try some premium maple syrup with the ribs. Oh, yeah.
Dude.
There's so many ways to cook ribs.
There really are.
To go buy a bunch.
Yeah, just do an experiment.
Just do it.
Get the meat sweats.
Honey, put honey on them.
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh, like a spicy cinnamon honey or something.
Damn.
Alonso says, I don't know about you guys, but I love the D'Addario strings. I don't know what it is about them, but they sound great, they feel great, and they're super durable. Does anyone agree?
I've never played those, so I really couldn't speak on that. I'm one of those guys that once I find something I like, it's hard for me to get off of that. So, yeah, so I've been using the Ernie Balls for years, and I'm stuck on the Paradigms. There was a time, a long time ago, I played SITs, and I snapped them all the time. Boomers or something I played, and I snapped the hell out of those, and I was like, man, what the hell? So I switched, and I've never looked back. These are, like I said, I just jinxed it. I'm going to snap one tonight, but
Guillermo says the idea of coming to Brazil for guitar clinics is great, and other countries as well. You both could consider that in the near future. Near future.
Thank you. Yeah, it would be fun. It would really be fun. That's honestly a dream of mine, is
Anybody
to do
from
that.
Nicaragua? We could go tour the tobacco.
Oh yeah, I'd love to tour at tobacco. Yeah, where they make cigars. That would be fun. Yep, I would love to do that too.
And you could write it all off.
Yeah, come back with a whole bunch of cigars. Yep, I'd love to do that, man.
Braxel, I know Priest and Megadeth use dummy cabs. Guillermo says, by the way, Carrie keeps on improving the way she says it. Oh, I know, I try. I feel so bad, but people tend to call me Kari because it's Kari. And I don't get mad, but I'm definitely like, what, that's not a name. Kari?
Kari.
It's not Kari.
These days?
But forgive me, I'm doing the best I can. Braxel says, but AC/DC uses them because Angus needs them as fills. He has to have the volume everywhere he goes on stage.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Flux says, I'm interested to get a used PV Invective 120 just to use as a power amp for my QC. Misha designed it to be a power amp for his X effects. I'll bet it sounds amazing as just a power amp.
Oh yeah, yep, a good power amp with tubes in it, you can't go wrong, man. It'll make any modeler sound way better every time.
Tom says, if you do any clinics near Daytona or Orlando, let me know.
Oh, for sure, man. Absolutely. Thank you.
We don't have anything in the works. Just started dreaming.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting to do them for a long time, but it's just a matter of just getting, the demand up. And I would love nothing more than to go to a local guitar store and then just go up and do a meet and greet in a clinic and play some stuff, talk about gear, have people come up and try stuff, and just that's my thing, man. Interacting with people and Q&A and just, I don't know, just encouraging people to, to pursue their dreams and to get the right gear. I mean, I've been a salesman my whole life, and I'll clarify, like, I don't want to go and sell you stuff, but the thing that I loved about sales so much was finding the right product for somebody and knowing that seeing
the satisfaction.
Yeah, seeing the satisfaction of them, like, oh, and that light bulb over their head, like, yeah, this is the one. Thank you for showing this to me, and just knowing that they got the right thing, and it was like such a feeling of accomplishment for me, because I wasn't the type of sales guy on the floor. When people came in, I would just sell them whatever they asked for. I would ask them questions and be like, okay, bear with me here. Why are you looking for that and this and that? And what do you really want? And then they'll tell me, and I'll be like, I dropped my pick. And I'll be like, that's why I always have a spare. I'll just be like, well, then actually what you want is this. And I'll show them that. And they'll be like so grateful. And I always liked that experience with people, So that's what would be fun about doing the clinics.
Well, let's just put it out there. If you guys have a beloved music store
that would want us to come,
that would want to sponsor, introduce them to the channel, and let's put something in the works.
My email is in the description, at the bottom of the description, so they can email me, and I'm happy to do it. We would love it.
Love it. All right, back to the chat. Let's see. Not Flux. I love D'Addario strings for all my electric guitars. Perfectly clean cleans and textured saturation. Ernie Balls never got clean enough for me.
Gotcha.
Tony says I run Ernie Ball Paradigms 2 and D'Addario NYXL strings for low tunings.
Nice.
Braxel, I use the good old Ernie Ball Slinkies 9s and 9.5 Primos. I'm too hard on my frets for anything.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Alonso says, what's the amp with the nastiest tone that you've ever played? Nasty.
Nastiest? Who asked?
Alonso.
Well, probably a couple. I mean, the EVH Stealth Red Channel, that's about as freaking evil and nasty as you can get. The Red 7 Leviathan also is pretty freaking wicked, and so is the Savage. Channel 4 on the Savage is brutal as hell. So those three, it's a good way to start, Those are definitely bangers.
Box Pathfinder, I used D'Addario Nickel. My 4x12 cab is real because I'm already the dummy.
Oh, dummy cab.
Oh.
Yeah. Who needs a dummy cab when you the dummy? You don't need no cab. You a dummy all by the damn self.
Want to play some Redd guitar songs?
Yeah, let's do some Redd guitar songs. Let me see if I can remember. Which one should I do first? I'll do this one first. I haven't played these in weeks, but I'm going to try them just to see. All right, bear with me 1 second here.
more
There you go. There's a couple more for you.
Nice.
I warmed up with those tonight before we went live, and I'm like, well, all right. Hopefully I can knock these out tonight. That first one I haven't played in a long time. Kind of fun.
All right, let's see. Alonso, I don't know who you're talking to. Let me get Mr. Spillify. C for the nastiest. My ears pull toward the JEL and the red 7 dirt. Filthy 80s sleaze.
Yeah, that is the 80s. Yep, that's the 80s stuff for you right there. Yep.
Master of Reality. Sounds sick. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday evening.
Thank you. Same to you, sir.
Jim Simmons. Hello, Jim Simmons.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Jarrod, did you see the reviews of the new Friedman Plex amp? If you did oh my gosh, I can't read. If you did, do you think it sounded good?
I saw Michael, oh gosh. It just left me. Fat Hairy Tones. Michael Nielsen. Yes, I saw his, that's his channel.
I thought you had Tourette's for a second. Yeah. Fat Hairy Tones.
Baseball! Kitty cat!
Fat Hairy Tones.
Toenails! Yeah, that did sound like a Tourette's moment, didn't it? That's funny, man. Ice cream! No, it's, that's the name of his channel, but, yeah, I saw his...
I got you.
You got me. You got me twice today. So, yeah, I saw his review, and, dude, that guy's amazing. Like, I love his intro songs. I don't care what gear he's demoing. I just watch the channel for his intros, because his playing is so tasteful, and just, like, I'm like, why didn't I think of that every time he does stuff? So... I loved his intro song to that, and it was just so tastefully done, and the riffs and everything. I love how he lets his songs breathe, and he just comes in and just does a little thing here and there. It just kind of builds up the landscape behind it all, and it's just so amazing how he is, you know. So, but yeah, I thought it sounded good in his review. I really did.
Flux says, I really like the way the amp wall has changed. The Fireball and the Dirt are nice additions.
Oh, I agree, man. I love them. Right above me here. Yep. Good amps.
Flux said, the lead tone is killer and in stereo. It's 3D. Nice work, Jarrod.
Thank you. Yep. I always do effects in stereo when I do digital stuff.
Master of Reality says it's pretty liquid sounding.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Sean Nichols. Hi there. He says, I keep meaning to ask what this song is, assuming this is one of the originals from Mixology. Also, sorry I missed the last few hangouts. Work has had me on a crappy schedule.
Hey, no problem, dude. Thanks for being here. I totally get it. So this song, this is actually a song from our old band Rain, and the name of it was Grateful.
The one where we were doing the Saturday Night Live thing?
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah. What is love? Yeah, we should start voguing to it. So, yeah, that one, but that's kind of like the working title of it, because I got to rename it because there's no lyrics anymore. So I just kind of reworked it for, you know, for an instrumental type thing. So, yeah, so I rearranged some things in it for Tone Wars, but... it's not on my album, unfortunately, but I can release it as a single maybe. But I don't know what I'm going to call it. You guys tell me. I mean, you guys have named my other songs, a few of them. Flux named one of them. So whatever pops in your head, maybe I can rename it to that. So just start throwing names out, and I'll see which one fits it best.
Let's see.
But thanks for asking, man.
Tony says the weather forecast metal with a chance of metal today.
With a definite chance of metal.
Flux, Jarrod, next time you're looking for what to hook up for the live hang, Diesel Herbert or Metzabarba Trinity.
You know what? I haven't played either one of them in a while, so...
I almost suggested the Metzabarba tonight,
really?
But I thought that was a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do... Maybe next week I'll do the Herbie, and then I'll do the Metzabarba after that.
There you go.
Thank you.
You haven't, he hasn't played those in a while. Yep. Alonso says, I was talking to Jarrod. I had a feeling he was going to say that the EVH Stealth had the nastiest tone. That amp is a fire breather. I want to get the 50-watt version. It's
so nasty. Yeah, the 100-watt version, I think the 50 is great, so don't get me wrong, but the 100-watt's got some stuff. It's just fuller and thicker, And it's got the Easter egg in it, where if you haven't seen my video about that yet, go ahead and watch that. Just type in EVH Stealth Easter eggs, and I'm probably the only video that'll pop up for that. But watch that. There's some cool stuff in that amp, you know. And actually, I've for today's video, I dialed it in even better, and it sounds the best I've ever had it so far. So, yeah, it's a good amp, man.
Fox Pathfinder misses Rush.
Oh yeah, I miss Rush too, man. I tell you, man, enjoy the bands, the OGs, while you still have them around. I'm glad I saw Rush probably 4 or 5 times, and every time I saw them, it was an absolute joy to watch them, man. They were amazing, you know. I think we should go see Dream Theater this year too, because they're back with Portnoy. So yeah, they're coming around.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we got to go see them, man.
Let's see, Tom F. Song name equals Red One, a new. Or redone, sorry, redone, a new Red One.
Red One, huh? All right.
Redone, a new. And then Flex says, name that song Super Chug.
Super Chug.
Alonso, I've seen it. That was sick, dude.
Thank you.
Sean says,
Thank you.
The Stealth was what Eddie was playing at the time when he died. I saw a video where he talked about why he had it made, the differences in the volume between different channels on the other models.
Yep, and his tastes change, and he wanted more gain, and he just loved the way. I know Eddie wanted more gain, shocker. But yeah, I mean, he, you know, they asked him once in an interview. I never saw it, but I heard this secondhand.
You might want to mute.
What? Oh, here you go. She had a fake sneeze.
It went away.
She had a tease. Not a sneeze, a tease. Her sneezes are like loud.
Impressive.
But yeah, they're impressive. like yeah. I was gonna say, never mind. But yeah, they asked him, like, why are you using so much gain these days? He goes, dude, I'm just tired of working so hard to get what I need out of my guitar. He goes, the gain just helps. I don't have to beat the crap out of my hands anymore. And he goes, I just prefer it now. And I'm like, man after my own heart. That's how I am too. I like gain because it helps me to just play, and I don't have to work so hard. I can just play, and I'm not, I'm a pretty light picker, so I like to just do that. What? I don't beat the piss out of my strings, you know.
Chris Gonzalez thinks you should name it Concrete Riff.
Concrete Riff.
Tony says, Jared, any chance you know of someone local with a Randall Satan, is it Satan or Satan 120 tube head you could demo on the show? I got one a couple days back and curious on your take of it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, there's nobody local that I know of that has one, but if somebody's watching this, email me. We can hook up. I'd be happy to do it.
Let's see. Vox Pathfinder song name equals Android Apocalypse.
Android Apocalypse.
Save the Canadian Beaver. Name the song Fallout or Time is Ticking. Time is Ticking is kind of, because it's like...
Yeah. I like Fallout, though. Yeah, I kind of like Fallout. Can you screenshot that?
Yeah.
So far, that's the one that's in the running for it. I like
it's
that.
your phone. I don't need to send it to
you.
Yeah. I normally send it right away. But
yeah, Fallout.
Alonso, yeah, the Stealth was the last amp he played since he always was a tone chaser. Yep. That was his best tone, in my opinion. Super cool with the wet dry
Hell
setup.
Yeah, man.
No.
Hells yeah. Freaking awesome amp, man. It's definitely one of my favorites.
Let's play some more.
Yeah, let me just do a rhythm one so you can hear just how fat and chunky this is.
Chunky.
Chunky. Chunky monkey. All right, 1 second. Dude, I had guitar Tourette's on that one. The intro. At the intro, I was playing the complete wrong riff and everything. I was like, oops. Well, I got distracted because I was on the wrong preset or the wrong snapshot. And I'm like, why am I hearing delay? And I'm like, oh, crap. And I looked down and the rest is history. Oops.
Let's see. Chris Gonzalez, what about Envy of Shadows?
Envy of Shadows. That's actually a good band name. That'd be an awesome band name. Envy of Shadows.
Christopher,
wow.
Thank you
I
for
like
the
that.
super chat.
Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Let's see. Alonso, who said chunky?
Hell
yeah. Flex says, I had a chance to try the standard EVH 51, 53, 50 watt and made captures of it. Then I bought a Stealth 50, and the Stealth is definitely tighter than the standard version.
They're both great. It just depends on what you like, you know.
Chris Gonzalez says metal ASMR.
That's right.
Flux, anyone know exactly what the Stealth mod is? It's just a C137 mod. Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they clip a circuit in there that makes it mushy in the blue channel, and it tightens right up and sounds amazing. But that's on the EL34 50 watt though, not on the Stealth. You don't need it on the Stealth.
Jim Simmons, yes, he's playing through the Helix.
Yep, playing through the Helix. And the preset I'm playing is the Oblivion preset that I made for Line 6 Marketplace. And I literally haven't played this in months and months. And it sounds great. I mean, I'm happy with it. It has Great! It has my custom IRs in it, too. I paired a Mesa IR with a Zilla IR, with the Vintage 30 with the DV77, and yeah, sounds awesome.
Michael Pierce says, I made it, Tone Wars, happy dance.
What's going on, man?
Sean Nichols says, killing that legato, dude.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Flux, totally sick, Jarrod.
Thank you.
Brett Wixon, solo cheers.
Thank you, sir.
Let's see, Michael Pierce, laugh out loud. I get guitar Tourette's too.
Guitar Tourette's is real, man.
Right.
It's so weird. Like I can play something 1,000 times and play it blind and it doesn't matter. And then there's one day I come down here and I'm like, oh my God, how do I play this riff? And I literally have a brain fart mixed with guitar Tourette's, and boy, that's a situation, right? You're like, I'm farting and having Tourette's at the same time.
Oh, no.
It's to farts. I don't know what you call that, but it's so bad.
Fartettes is funnier. Fartettes.
So bad. You know, you should see my outtakes in my videos. There's times where I'm like, how do I do that again? Like, holy crap, how did I forget? And I start worrying, like, something wrong with me? And
it happens to me all the time singing too. Also standing in front of the mic and I have no idea what the first phrase is.
Like,
what are the words to the song that I have sung for 12 years?
I remember that.
I do not know, but it always just rolls right up.
Comes right off.
Unless it's in practice. Practice, it will.
Yeah, it'll leave you.
But live?
There's a gear you find live.
I think so.
Yeah. Like these songs, honestly, like I think like a lot of these would be fine for like if I was doing a video and like demoing an amp. The last one, no, I would have to redo that. But for the most part, but the thing is though, is I can't pull that off when I'm shooting my videos. I'll come down here and I've done 19 takes before of a whole song, and I'm down here going, you've got to be kidding me. And then the longer I go, the worse it gets. And I literally have to go and eat something and come back down and do it. And that's why I started doing one-take mixes in my videos, because I got tired of just... Because
you wouldn't be doing it anymore if you kept on the way you were. I don't do one-take mixes all the time, but there's a point where I was, because I'm like, dude, I'm just sick and tired of doing 800 takes. Because the way I do it is just how I do it live. I play the whole song, and if I get to the end and I screw up something, even though I've nailed everything up to that, I got to redo the whole freaking thing. And I'm like, gosh, I wish I could just punch in and fix it, but that's not the way I shoot my videos. I thought you were going to say something else.
Oh.
Wish I could just punch a hole.
Oh, punch a hole through a wall? Oh, yeah, I've done that. I've been there.
Been there.
Yep, that door's been off the hinges a few times. Yep. So,
let's say, Alonso, I'm sure most of you guys have been in that situation when you practice so much and when you're recording, your brain just doesn't brain.
Oh, yeah. I have,
for sure.
I have red light syndrome.
Recording is something completely different.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I can't sing.
Your vocal cords get all tight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it takes me like 45 minutes to even... What happens? Why is that? Your nerves take over?
It's your nerves.
Oh, I think I broke your thingy.
No, you didn't. That's supposed to do that.
Oh, okay.
It's a kickstand.
No, but it's not. It's
fine.
I think I broke a thing in it. It doesn't stop anymore. A thing.
It's like a $10 case. I don't care. I'll get another one. So anyways, no, it happens, you know, to me too. Like I can go upstairs and practice my ass off and just play and play and play and just nail everything. And I'm like, oh, I got to shoot a video now. And something happens between upstairs and down here. Within 10 minutes, I have everything up and ready. And I'm like, all right, let's just get this mix over with before I shoot. And all of a sudden, I can't play anymore because now it matters, you know? and suddenly I have arthritis, and you know,
all my personality goes out the window.
Yeah, it's gone.
Way, my confidence, all of the things.
Because
and
you're
I know
thinking.
The sound engineer is sitting there going, "Why does he have this chick singing for his music?" I don't care.
It happens to me though. It happens to all. We all get red light syndrome, and that's why smart engineers, when you go in a studio, they'll say, "Go warm up," and they'll record the whole warm up. Because they know they'll get your best stuff. And then as soon as they say, well, all right, let's, because in the back of their mind, they're like, I already got it, but let's just see, let's do a for real one now. And then all of a sudden the guy can't play for shit. He can't, you can stick a gun to his head, he can't hit any of the stuff. And then he'll be like, I already got you anyways. I just want to see if you had a better one in you, but let's listen to your warm up. And the guitar player's usually like, oh, that ain't going to be good. And then he listens to it. He's like, yeah, that's pretty good. Like, yeah, that's you loose, you know? So I don't even warm up anymore in my videos because my warm-ups are typically better than the recordings.
Tom says, heck, I forget why I walked into the garage half the time.
Dude,
you and me both.
It's the equivalent to that. Yeah. It really is.
Why am I standing in this room right now? I don't.
Why did I show up to the gym naked? Why is everybody looking at me funny?
Tony says, or if you're dialing in an amp any longer than 30 minutes, your ears start to fatigue. Take a break and go back later.
Exactly. Yep. That's why I made that video, 5 things you're doing wrong with your modelers, because I don't know how many times I did it back in the day. Spend hours like turn the knob. Oh yeah, chug, turn the knob, you know, that whole thing. And then the next morning you get up, you're like, why is everything so bright? It's because your ears are fatigued by the time you found out your sound, you know.
Raven Blackfeather, hey, glad you could make it.
Hey, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a long time.
Sean Nichols, I don't use it, but the way recording takes works, and Reaper definitely caters to that. I am certainly a punch-in guy, though.
You have to be. You really do. And there's times when I give up and I got to punch in too. You know, when if I'm doing something where I just can't do the whole thing, and I just, you know, I can't do it on the channel, but there's times when I've recorded things and, you know, I'll just be like, all right, let me just play this all the way through, and I can't make it, and I'll just go in and punch in and fix a few things, you know. But anytime you see me sitting in this chair playing, I'm playing for real, and yeah, I can't punch in, and it sucks.
Fox says ear fatigue is real. I take regular breaks to reset my ears when I'm at my studio. Jarrod, anyone who records knows the feeling of crap. Then hit control. Z. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It sucks, man. It really does. That's why studio musicians, they're a special breed of guitar players. You know, guys like Steve Lukather, you know, guys like him. I mean, not only could he play amazingly well in the studio, but he actually wrote his parts, and he's coming in there and he's got like these big wig producers sitting in the chair, and just thousands of dollars of money per hour being spent on his session, and he's got to walk in there, and not only he's got to play everything right, he's got to actually come up with something. They're like, here's the track, what do you think? And he's got to sit there and noodle around and find something that works and play it perfectly. And that was his thing back in the 70s, 80s. And that's why he's such an underrated guitarist, because, you know, guys like that are not a dime a dozen. It takes a lot. It takes balls of steel to go in and do that kind of stuff. Like, he played every single hit from the 80s. I'd say probably 70% of them he was on that. But, you know, we'll never know. That was awesome.
Sean Nichols says, yes, Luke is awesome. I just had a drunken night where I realized how awesome Toto is.
Oh, Toto's amazing. They're one of my favorite bands, man. Love that band.
All right, well, it's 8:30.
Oh, man.
Yeehaw.
And we got ribs waiting.
Ribs waiting.
I told you we were going to
get some ribs.
It's rib time. Well, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. Really appreciate it immensely. You know, it's always good to see you guys here. We really appreciate it. And thanks to everyone who's been purchasing the preset packs. Seriously, it really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it immensely, you know. So that really does help me keep the lights on here, literally. and encourages me to keep going and encourages me to keep doing the packs, because as long as you guys keep buying them and enjoying them, I'll keep making them for you. So I'll be doing more very soon. Yeah, I got some stuff coming up this week. I'll see if I can get some more videos rustled up for you.
Rustle it up.
Rustle it up. So anyways, well, thanks for hanging out. Like I always say, every day is a gift.
And thanks for spending part of your gift with us. We hope you have a great week, and we'll see you around next Sunday.
All right, thanks, guys. God bless you. Love you all. We'll